Despite the ongoing World Cup, guys all over London, they're still actually find time to play football on a very beautiful Saturday morning.
Coming up!
And guys, quickly, let me just get to hear your opinion about the ongoing World Cup. Despite the fact that the Nigerian Super Eagles they're not playing, but are you still enjoying the World Cup? Yeah, of course, I'm definitely enjoying the World Cup. It's been an amazing watch. Actually, it's been a special show for the underdogs. Talk about Iran, talk about Saudi Arabia. It's been amazing and it's been fun. So we really enjoy it. And I wish the Super Eagles were here, but of course, we still we're still enjoying it. So who do you tip to win the World Cup? It's actually a hard call to say at the moment, but I was definitely stick to Brazil. Brazil. Funny enough, I sit to Argentina to still go all the way, and of course, Spain. They will definitely get to the semi-final at least. So let's leave Super Eagles an African team out of this World Cup. My favorite team is Saudi Arabia. Yes, man, because they won Argentina, and But to be honest, the best team is France, man, because France are the team to beat and favorite, all-time favorite for the World Cup. So that's my opinion. Okay, the Super Eagles, they're not in the World Cup.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. So many people are saying Nigerians.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying the World Cup is not interesting because the Super Eagles are not in the World Cup. But do you share that opinion?
I think it's too early to say because we're still on the group stage. And I think when people get knocked out, I want to see some upsets. I like that Argentina lost the game, Germany lost as well. So it'll be quite interesting to see like how far some teams would go, especially the ones that are underdogs. I'm rooting for a team that's never won the World Cup before to win this one, hopefully.
But looking at the likes of Brazil, Spain, impressive performance against Costa Rica, do you think they can actually go all the way to win the World Cup?
Spain and Brazil. I don't know, but I think when you think about it, like every person, like a lot of football, like neutrals would want Portugal Argentina final. So at least either Messi or Ronaldo would win the World Cup. I think it would be a crowning achievement to both their careers because this is basically their last World Cup, to be honest.
Okay, looking at the performance of Ghana against Portugal, who the Super Eagles played better if it was the Super Eagles in the place of
Our
Ghana?
team is crap now. Let's not lie.
Okay.
Our team is bad now.
Okay.
Like we had a good shout maybe 2010.
Mm-hmm.
We had a good team as well, ish 2014. But now, like you don't really look at anyone in the Nigerian team and be like, yeah, this is like the one person, maybe that Victor Osimhen. I don't even know if he's even played in the national team yet. I don't know. I really don't know because I've been following it. But no, maybe next one. Let's try next one.
But you're just looking at the current performance of Nigerian Super Eagles abroad. It will be fantastic for Everton.
Iwobi is not a good player.
Victor Osimhen, Napoli, Go King right there. Looking at Paul Onacho, looking at the likes of Joe Aribo, playing very, very well for Southampton. Do you think that Nigeria could have actually make it to the round of 16?
Nigeria's biggest problem has always been that we've never had like a proper defensive unit. Like you can have all the best strikers, but then if they're not certain that the defenders are going to seal up shop behind, like there'll always be that thing that you can't go forward as much as you want. Everyone has to track back as well. So I think we need a new breed of players, like a very solid defensive unit. You can defend and win all your matches 1-0 and win the World Cup. Like you barely see teams win the World Cup by beating everybody 4-0, 3-0, 5-0. Like in final 1-0, 2-1, penalties. That's usually how it goes. So if you can seal up the back, then I think it'll be good.
They didn't actually qualify, but Ghana is actually doing very well despite that disappointing defeat to Portugal. But how do you feel Nigeria is not in the World Cup? Is it still interesting?
So I'm not just a fan of Nigeria, I'm a fan of Africa generally. So when I see African teams perform, I'm quite impressed. And Ghana has been impressive, Senegal have been impressive as well, and a couple of other African nations have been impressive. So I mean, even Nigeria is not even playing. I'm proud that some African countries are playing. So I mean, it's something I'm looking forward to be honest.
Okay, looking at the rounds of games that have been played so far. First game we saw upset Saudi Arabia, beating Argentina, Japan, going all the way to defeat five times, champions. Talking about Germany. Do you see an upset, going throughout the tournament? Maybe Can a new team actually get to win this World Cup?
So I think that's the beauty of football in general. You can't expect, you can just expect the unexpected when it comes to football. And there's been like a couple of upsets, with Qatar winning and a couple of teams causes of causes of upsets. So I mean, I'm looking. That's the beauty of football, and I'm looking forward to more upsets happening in this World Cup.
So who do you tip to win the World Cup?
Um, it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. England.
England. Looking at England performance against against Iran, for me, some people would say it was not a convincing win, despite the fact that they won 6-2. They drew against the United States of America. Do you think they can actually go the way if they made the likes of Brazil, they made the likes of Spain in this current World Cup?
So for the second game, I wasn't that impressed as well. After coming from the first game, it was really nice, but second game wasn't exactly impressive. But anything can happen in football, and then in the knockout stage, I'm looking forward to England performing more in the knockout stage, and I'm tipping them all the way. They have the likes of Harry Kane. They've got the quality, to be honest. They have the quality of Harry Kane, Raheem Sterling. Foden hasn't even gotten a match yet, so I mean, I'm hoping they actually perform in the coming days as well.
Looking at the performance of Maguire, surprising performance against the United States, but we don't get to see that in Manchester United. Do you think Southgate really have this kind of confidence when Maguire gets to play for the national team?
So I think the English coach is actually doing a great job. I mean, Maguire is not playing so well with Manchester United, and then he's doing a great job with England. So I think you have to give some credit to the coach. He's doing a good job. I mean, bringing out the best of Maguire. It has been very impressive. Even one of the best defenders in this World Cup so far. So I'm actually proud of what job the coach of England is doing on Maguire. So I mean, it's been impressive, to be honest.
I think it's coming home, absolutely. I've seen the performances of Jude Bellingham, Marcus Rashford. I haven't really seen a lot of Foden, but I think, England are going into the tournament. So, I see them in the final and winning the cup. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay. What about the threats? Foden has not been playing well in the World Cup. Do you feel that Southgate is not doing enough for him?
So I think because he's a young player, Southgate is easing him into the competition, and eventually he'll start to see game time as England progress into the tournament. Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay. Let's talk about the England squad. We see them not. For me, they are not being convincing. We saw them against Iran. They were not convincing for me, despite winning 6-2 against United States of America. It was between football and soccer. But has been your reaction concerning the England team so far?
Honestly, what I'd say is that against Iran, they played well. They were really creative. They were flowing. They were quite dynamic. But against USA, they lacked creativity, and it was really obvious. I would say we lacked creativity because it was obvious. So we all expected Foden to actually come in at some points. We expected someone like Trent, especially because Trippier did not play as well. It was actually one of the worst players in the first half, right? So we just wanted creativity, we wanted dynamism, we wanted a player that could actually make a difference. So we had Trent on the bench, we had Foden on the bench, and we just Henderson. Really, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I wasn't expecting Henderson. I would rather prefer Foden and Trent to actually come make the difference because considering their stats, considering the way they play, they would have actually opened the space up, and so we actually missed that against USA.
Going forward, England against Wales. How is it going to be like? What is your prediction like?
Well, England will definitely win that match. I'd go for a 2-0. Right. I'd actually just go for 2-0 actually, England. But we need to actually start Foden in that match.
Finally, who do you tip to win the World Cup?
Again, I would say it's between Brazil. I'd also, like I said, France, Argentina. One team. If Neymar is fit for the round of 16, then I would say Brazil.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Saying it. It has been an interesting, time, talking to our Nigerians right here in the UK, London, especially, and they are all, enjoying, the entertainment, ongoing 2022 World Cup right there in Qatar. But hopefully, let's see how it gets to pans out. We have seen in the first round of the games where Saudi Arabia actually, stunned Argentina, one of the favorites to win the World Cup, and also Japan, get it to defeat Germany. But let's see how it goes from now. Second round is ongoing at this point in time. Let's see who gets to progress into the round of 16. But sadly, at this point in time, Qatar, who is the host country, they're out of the World Cup. And let's see how the likes of Senegal, Ghana, Tunisia, Morocco, and also Cameroon can go in the ongoing 2022 FIFA World Cup. From Wale Ayeni right here in London, reporting for Leadership TV. Bye bye for now.